Listen, if you love every square inch of your home and there is nothing that frustrates you about it, then I probably cannot help. But if there's something about it that just feels a little off and you're not 100% sure what it is, I am here to help because it might mean that you need a little makeover. The deal is we've got so much going on in our lives and we don't need a home that makes us stressed out or sad or anxious or feel inadequate. Life does that for us sometimes, thank you very much. So we don't need our home to project those feelings on us. What we do need is a home that makes us feel awesome. So if your home falls into one of these 5 categories, it's time to do something about it. Starting with number 5, which is if your home looks and feels like someone else lives there. Meaning if you look around and there's nothing that you connect with, it probably needs a makeover. We may have a signature aesthetic that we're drawn to throughout our lives. Maybe it's traditional, maybe it's modern, maybe it's eclectic, whatever. But the nuances of that may change, and that's okay. It's totally normal that the color palette that we're drawn to right now may not be the color palette that we're drawn to 10 years from now. And that's just a part of life and a part of evolving as a person and having new experiences and those experiences affecting the aesthetics that we're drawn to. So an example of this is that my style has significantly changed over the last 10 years. We built this house almost 10 years ago, and when we did, I really loved kind of bright, airy, feminine, bold colors, and that's how I decorated a lot of my house. And there's nothing wrong with it, but the colors that I'm drawn to now, the details that I'm drawn to now, materials are different. Now, one thing I will say about this is that if you can identify your signature style and purchase furniture within that style, pieces that are really well made, that you absolutely love, those furniture pieces can evolve with you as time goes on because they can fit into different types of environments. They can go with you from house to house, but it's okay if you don't love the house that you designed 10 years ago. Like, it's time for an update and you deserve that. I'm gonna make a quick point before we move on, and that is that you probably are not wearing the same clothes you did 10 years ago. So if your wardrobe deserves an update, so does your house. Just keep that in mind. Okay, moving on to the 4th sign that your home needs an update, and that is if you have never taken the time to really design your spaces. If you've just put things together that you've picked up along the way and your home is a bit of a hodgepodge of stuff and styles and none of it really works well together, you probably need to take some time to update your house. Interior design is not some secret superpower. You just need to know the steps to follow. So if you would like to join me in my new interior design masterclass, click the link below this video to sign up. Okie dokie, now on to the 3rd sign that your home needs a makeover. And that is if things are looking a little ratty. If you've got a tired old sofa or a hand-me-down coffee table from your aunt's college apartment, it might be time for a little upgrade. Now, I'm not talking beautiful antiques with age and patina. I'm talking about the rug that your dog chewed a hole in. The stuff that's looking worn out and not in a charming vintagey way. So if this is you, you deserve better. It's time to say goodbye to that nasty old rug and go get yourself a new one. Now, I do realize that buying all new stuff for your home at once is a major expense, and I'm not saying to do that. But I am saying to prioritize your purchases and purchase replacements for the pieces in your home that are worn out and in disrepair. That stuff is not giving your house good vibes and it needs to go. Okay, if you have made it this far, I have a little treat for you. I'm doing a video in a few weeks where I'll be answering your real life design questions. It can be about anything in the world of design. Paint, colors, furniture layout, storage issues, a weird design dilemma that you got over in the corner of your living room. So if you have a design question for me, I want you to send it to us at design@ashleychilders.com along with a photo of your space, because I would love to answer your design questions in this video. It'll be fun and you'll get free design advice. So, win-win for you. All right, now on to the 2nd sign. It's time to update your home. And this is if you have had a major life change, like Maybe you've downsized, or maybe you've become an empty nester, or you've gotten married, or you've gotten divorced, or you've had a baby. You get the point. The deal is, if your life has changed dramatically, it's probably a good indication that you need something different from your home. Maybe you've got way too much furniture from your old home and you've moved into something smaller and you're trying to make it fit. This actually just happened to my mother and father-in-law. They downsized and they had all this furniture from their old home and they were trying to make it fit into their space and it just felt super cramped. Or on the other end of the spectrum, maybe you were living in a small apartment and your furniture had to be really small scale to fit, but now you've moved into a larger space and everything from the old apartment looks really awkward in your new space. The point is that sometimes we need to let go of things that served us in a different season of life or in a different home and replace them with pieces that fit where we are today. Okay, on to the number one sign that your home needs a makeover, and that is if it's not making you happy. Hear me when I say this, friend, you deserve to love where you live. So if your home is not making you happy, if it is not lighting you up, it is time to do something about it. We spend like 62% of our waking hours at home, and that is a lot of time. So you need to enjoy the space that you live in. You might not be able to change your office space that you go to or your work environment, but you have complete and total control over your home. So use it. Make it a priority. Design it. Decorate it. Spend some time getting creative and styling a few little vignettes. Make your home spaces look and feel the way that you want them to. It's the best thing that you can do for your mental health and your overall well-being. So if this is you, this is a sign that you need to take some time and do this for yourself. Make a few changes and tackle that makeover that's been lingering in the back of your mind. You deserve it. Now that we've got makeovers on our brain, I think it's time to dig a little deeper into a few makeover ideas for the room that is most used in our home. So let's do that in this next video. I'll see you there.